Okay, so yeah, in the 2022 October P1 paper, let's go with the first question. So how do you solve 3, sorry, p to the power 4, q to the power 8. Why is that? Because power 4 means for this it's 1 1, so 1 times 4 is 4, 1 times 4 is 4, and q to the power 8 into 2p to the power 8, you multiply by power half, because root is power half, is equal to a p b q c. Then simplify. What's 3 to the power 4? What's 3 to the power 4? Can you type in the calculator and say how much?
Sabahin niya.
$81. 3 to the power 4 is 81. So 81 into 2, because I had to multiply these two. So 81 times 2 is how much? 162. 162 p to the power, this and this if you add, it becomes 8. Q to the power, what? 8. Is that the answer?
Yes, sir.
No, there is a mistake somewhere. 4. I missed this p. So this becomes 5, right? 2 times the 2 times p q 4. So it becomes 162 p 5 q, how much? 12 equal to a p q. So you can say a is equal to what? 162. P is equal to, sorry, b is equal to, b is equal to 5, and q is sorry, c is equal to 12. So those three answers if you have, you get the whole 3 marks. Any doubts?
Ano, sa may indecisive ikakakalala din.
All right. Second question. So looking, they are asking. What are they asking? What are they asking? They are asking to write it in complete in square format. So I'll just take the 2x squared out plus 12x plus 3. Make anything? The same thing you have. So you take the minus 2 out. X squared minus 6x minus 3 over 2. Did you understand or no? Because when you expand, you should get the same thing. So then keep minus 2 out. X minus 3 squared, because half of it is 3, no? Minus 3 squared minus 3 over 2. Then whole, this will give you what? Minus 9 minus 3 over minus 9 minus 3 over 2 minus 21 over 2. So minus 2 x minus 3 squared minus 21 over 2. Now expand. Minus 2 x minus 3 squared plus 21, because 2 and 2 get cancelled, right? So can you see, if I take the 21 front and write the same thing, I get the same format they have given us to show, right? Did you understand or not?
Yes, sir.
What they asked us to show. Next, the curve with the equation y equals fx minus 7 crosses the x-axis at p and q and y-axis at r. find the area of PQR. Okay, fx minus 7. How do you find? Since you know this is fx, so if it is fx minus 7, what will happen? If it's fx minus 7, what's the equation going to be? That's going to be 21 minus 2 x minus 3 squared minus 7. So this and this, if you subtract, it's going to be 14 minus 2 bracket x minus 3 squared. So that's the formula fx minus 2. Now you have to think how to get the how to get what? How to get the area of PQR. So crosses x-axis. May x-axis කැපෙනවා කියන්නේ කොතනද? So how do you find the place where it crosses x-axis? When y equals 0, right? So y0 now my equation again 14 minus 2 bracket x minus 3 squared. So 2 bracket x minus 3 squared equals 14. Right? X minus 3 squared equals 7. X minus 3 equals root 7. X equals 3 plus minus root 7. So you get two answers. What are the two answers? X equals 3 plus root 7 or x equals 3 minus root 7. Okay. So that's the gap of where it cuts the x-axis at P and Q. And y-axis at R. So if you take a graph, x-axis කැපෙන තැන එක අපි දන්නවා. y-axis කැපෙන තැන එක R. So make a triangle like that. You have to find the area. Got it? So how do you find where it crosses the y-axis? When x is 0. So when x is 0, what is the answer? Y equals 14 minus 2 bracket 0 minus 3 is minus 3, right? So this is going to be 14 minus 2 times 9 minus 18. So minus 4. So this graph I just sketched it. So it goes from where? It crosses somewhere here. So that's the area of PQ. So how do you get these two distances? This gap, how do you get? You have to subtract these two, right? So half into area, how do you find? Half into base is, how do you find base? 3 plus root 7 minus 3 minus root 7 close bracket into height is going to be how much? Make gap back here 4. No need to put minus 4, it's 4. If you put minus, it's just going to give you a negative area. So 1, 2, what's the final answer? 3 plus root 7 minus 3 plus root 7. So these two cancels off. 2 root 7 into 2. So which is 4 root 7. So 4 root 7 is the final answer. Any questions?
No, sir.
Do you understand how I found where it cuts x-axis? Y equals 0 can where it cuts what? X-axis.
What? Actually, yeah.
X equals 0 means where it cuts y-axis. So from that I found those coordinates, this and this. Then if you know the width of this, height is known, half into base into height. So the final answer is 4 root 7. Okay. Next, coming into the third question. So they are asking the area alpha. So what have they given? The design consists of two congruent triangles AOC and BOC joined to the sector AOB. AOB is alpha. This is alpha. AOB is 3. Okay. OC is O to C is 5. Show that alpha is equal to. So they have given the sector area. So sector area equals what? Area equals what?
මොකද ඉක්වේෂන්
half
එක සමරනතක නැහැ.
half r square theta. And the equation name of the radians r theta. L equals r theta. So here they have given AOB's arc area of this sector. So you can equal it to half. R is also known, 3 squared into theta. So 7.2 into 2 divided by 9 equals theta. So what is the theta value? 1.6. Right. Did you understand or no?
Understood, sir.
Okay. Hence find the area of the batch giving you answer to two significant figures. So since you know now the area of this whole thing, it is how much? 7.2. And you know this is 1.6. Okay. And these two triangles are congruent. That means if this is x, this is also x. Are you okay with that? Okay. So now whole angle is what? 360, 2 pi minus 1.6. I mean this is 1.6. If you divide by 2, you get x. Any questions with that? How I got the equation? So whole thing is 2 pi. I subtracted the 1.6 and divide the rest of the answer by 2 because x is 2x plus 1.6 will give you 2x plus 1.6 will give you 360. So what's the answer you get when you type?
2.34.
2.34. Okay. So 2.34 is the whole angle. Now what are they asking? Area. So how do you find the area of this triangle? This triangle. So half AB sine C, right? So area of the triangle is equal to half into A into B is 5 into 3 into sine what? 2 pi minus 1.6 divided by 2. But you need to multiply this by 2. Why? Because you have two triangles like that. Do you understand? Then multiply by 2 and add what? To get the whole area, you need to multiply by 2 and add what? What do you need to add? The area of the sector, because whole thing's area now they're asking. So that's the whole area. So these two cancels off. Here when you type, make sure that you're in red mode. So 7.2 plus 15 sine 2 pi minus 1.6 divided by 2. Okay. What's the final answer? $17.9. So area is equal to 17.9 1 decimal and 2 significant. So 80. Understood or not? Any questions with that? Finding area. That's the second part. Next is perimeter. So to get the perimeter, since we found this angle is 2.34, right? Make up 2.34. So to get the perimeter, what do you do? What do you do to get the perimeter? Arc length first. AB distance. How do you get? R theta. So 3 into 1.6. That's the arc length. Plus, you can AB length. If you want perimeter, you need to get AB length plus AC plus there is ACB or BC. So AC length to find, you need to use cosine rule. So if you are using cosine rule, if I say AC squared is equal to what? 5 squared plus 3 squared minus 2 times 3 times 5 or 5 times 3 into cos, what's this angle? 2.34. Make sure you're in red when you type this. Then root it and get the AC. Is there anyone who doesn't understand? What's the answer you get? So the answer is going to be 7.407. So this is the area of AC. How do you get the perimeter? 7.407 plus again 7.407. Why? BC is also congruent to AC because they are congruent triangles. So you just add the 3 into 1.6. So the answer is going to be 19.6 perimeter. Any questions with the perimeter? Namita and Vivek, any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, so that's 8 marks for those two. 10 total. Fourth question. Looking at it, it's a simultaneous. First thing is, write what? Y is equal to 4 plus 3x. Then you substitute this in where? Here and here. So what do you get? X squared plus, instead of y we write 4 plus 3x squared plus 6x minus 4 times 4 plus 3x close bracket equals 4. Okay, then x squared plus 16 plus 6 times 3 times 2 6, 6 times 4 24x plus 9x squared plus 6x minus 16 minus 12x equals 4. Now simplify. 10x squared plus 12x plus 12x and plus 12x plus 6x is what? 18x, right? Yes. These two cancel, so 4 comes to other side. So can you say me what are the factors? 20 times 2. So then 10x square, I'm doing the manually without using cal. 20x minus 2x 4 equals 0. Then you can take 10 out, x plus 2 minus 2 out, x plus 2 equals 0. So 10x minus 2, x plus 2, x equals minus 2, or x equals 2 over 10, which is 1 over 5. So these are the two answers you get. Any questions? Till it done. Why? And why? So when x equals minus 2, y is equal to 4 plus 3x. 3 times minus 2. 4 minus 6 is minus 2. So one answer is x equals 2, y equals minus 2. Then when x equals 1 over 5, 0.2, y equals 4 plus 3 times 0.2. So 4 plus 0.6, 4.6. So what is the answer? X equals 0.2, y equals 0.6. Any questions? How I got this answer? So final whole thing. You can hear me well, right? Any questions you all have? Vivek can come with it. So you have to get all the answers for this. Next one, fifth question. So in the fifth question, they are asking, they have given a graph, draw fx plus 2. So I'll use the same graph. No, yeah, you know that if it's plus 2, what does that mean? Y equals fx plus 2. If you have plus 2, it goes 2 steps to the left. Place will go here. So minus 7. This place will go, yeah.
So it will be 0.
So your graph will come like this. It will actually go like this. Is it correct? 2 steps to the left it has moved. So the one I have drawn in yellow is the graph for that. Then next one, they are asking y equals f minus x. If you have minus, what does that mean? You divide all the x values by minus 1. Since it's y equals f minus 1x, same thing as minus x. So you divide all x values by minus 1. So minus 5 divided by minus 1 is what? You get 5 somewhere here. Then 2 divided by minus is 2 somewhere here. Then your graph is gonna inverse, right? So it's gonna come like this and then go up like this, go down. Is it gonna be correct? No. It's gonna something like that. So it should cut 5 comma 0 and minus 2 comma 0. Any questions? So that the blue color is the B part answer. Any questions? You all have any question?
No, sir.
Okay. The next graph. So in the next one they are asking, the curve meets y-axis at 0 and root 3 and passes through a point P and 0 and Q and 0. Find the k. So if it crosses through 0 and root 3, you can equal them, right? So root 3 equals k bracket cos, cos what? X is how much? 0, right? Cos pi over 6. So can you say me what's the root 3 divided by cos pi over 6? So just type that in the radian mode. If you type in the radian mode, fine. It's 2. So k equals 2. Okay. Next. How do you do? Find the value of P and Q. P and Q are what? It passes through this and this. So now you know the formula. Y equals 2 cos x plus pi over 6. So when y is 0, what is it? Y equals 0. 0 equals 2 cos x plus pi over 6. Divide both sides by 2. Cos x plus pi over 6 equals 0. So cos inverse x plus pi over 6, it's between 0 to 2 pi. So what's cos inverse 0? If you draw the Cos graph, where do you get 0? 0 to 2 pi. Cos 0 is 1. 90, 1. I am just drawing the degree so it's easy for you to. So it will go right. So at 90 it cuts and at 270 it cuts. 0, right? Okay. So now I can say what? What are the answers I can take? So pi, if you just convert it to degrees and do, is also correct. So this can even be written as cos x plus 30 equals 0. So your range is going to be where then? X plus 30 is going to be between 30 and 360 plus 30 is how much? 360 plus 30 is 390. So I make it happen 451. See me the answers there. What are the answers you can get in degrees? What answers can you get? X plus 30 can be equal to, one is 90, other one is x plus 30 can be equal to 270. 0 වෙන්නේ මේ තැන් දෙකේ විතරනේ. So then x equals 90 minus 30 is 60. But you have to make it what? Into pi divided by 180. 270 minus 30 is 240. Again you have to convert it to rads. So what are the two answers? One answer is going to be 60 over 180 pi. So 1 over 3 pi. So this answer is going to be 1 over 3 pi. This is going to be what? 24 over 18 pi is how much? 4 over 3 pi. Got it? So those are the two answers. So P is equal to what? 1 over 3 pi. Q is equal to 4 over 3 pi. Okay. Or vice versa. Any questions with that? Vivek?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Understood.
Sixth one. 2 points are given. Gradient of the line AB simple as O levels. Why? How do you find gradient? 2 minus 11 divided by 8 minus 4. So it's going to be 2 minus 11. 2 minus 11 is how much? Minus 9 over 12, which is minus 3 over 4. So that's the gradient of AB. Next, M is the midpoint of AB. So how do you find the midpoint? M coordinate. How? You add the 2x values divided by 2. And then y coordinate, add the 2 y values divided by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. And 13 divided by 2 is 6.5 or 13 over 2. So that's going to be what? The coordinate of midpoint of AB is perpendicular to AB. L1. Write the equation of L1. So if it's perpendicular, we found the gradient of AB. So we know the middle point as M. That coordinate is 2 and 6.5. Now they are asking a line which crosses exactly from the middle, and the gradient of that is going to be, you have to know the what? Perpendicular line equation. So M1 into M2 equals minus 1. So what's the M2 going to be? Since 1 is wrong, divided by minus 3 over 4. So that's going to be 4 over 3. So that's the equation of the L1 line, the perpendicular line. So then y equals 4 over 3x plus c. What's the midpoint? You have to use the midpoint coordinates. So 6.5 equals 4 over 3 into 2 plus C. 6.5 minus 8 over 3 equals C. So what is C? 6.5 minus 8.5? 8 over 3 actually. 23 over 6. So that's the C value. So how do you write the equation? Y equals 4 over 3x plus 23 over 6. Then multiply the whole thing by 6. So 8x minus 6y plus 23 equals 0. Any questions? How I got this equation? Gamita? Any questions you have? How I got the perpendicular line equation? Vivek, any questions?
No, sir. I understood.
The point C lies on L such that the area of the ABC is 37 point. C is there, 37.5. Two possible coordinates of C they are asking. If I draw something like this, C can be here or here, right? So how do you get the area? You can find the AB's coordinate, AB's distance actually. AB squared is equal to x2 minus x1 over y2 minus y1. So AB's distance is 15. So half into base into height, no? So you can then take what? Area is equal to half into base into height. So area is 37.5 equals half into base is 15 into height. So what can H be? 37.5 into 2 divided by 50. H can be 5. Okay. Now it can have distance 5. Now you know the L1 line, right? We found the L1 line. M to C distance is equal to now 5. We found it. So we found the L1 line equation. L1 line is what? 8x minus 6y plus 23 equals 0. So this is the L1 line. So this is the equation of this section. Now I can substitute what? Not substitute. What can I do? M coordinate is known. What can I do? Any idea? It is either plus. So for x, whatever the x value you had, it can be either plus 3. For the y value you had, it's plus 4. So since M coordinate was 2, one coordinate can be plus 3 and the other coordinate can be 13 over 2 minus 4. Okay. Other coordinate is 2 plus 3 comma 13 over 2 plus 4. So one coordinate is -1 comma 6.5 minus 4 is how much? 2.5. 5 over 2. That's one coordinate. The other one is 5 comma 6.5 plus 4 is 10.5. 10.5 is 11 over 2. Okay. So these are the two coordinates that can be of C. So either this or it can be here. Understood? How the two coordinates came? So -1 comma 2.5 or 5 comma 10.5. Okay. Done. So shall we go to the next? Seventh one. They are asking to sketch. So if you sketch this 2 minus x, so if I equal this to 0, it becomes x equals 2 line. Then your graph is x is 0 now, half, it cuts half, right? So you will have a line like this and going. So this place is 0 comma 1 over 2. Then the other line is from here going like that. That's the equation graph for this whole thing. Show that there is two distinct points L1 y equals 4x plus k crosses 2 points. So you have to show it. So how you can do is you can equal 4x plus k to what? 1 over 2 minus x. Then you simplify it. So if you simplify this 4x plus k 2 minus x equals 1. So 8x minus 4x squared plus 2k minus kx equals 1. So then I take everything to one side, x squared plus kx minus 8x plus 1 equals 0. So a is equal to 4, b is equal to k minus 8, c is equal to 1. So what can you say? They are asking, show that. So b squared minus 4ac. So what is that? 4 squared minus 4 times k minus 8. So it's going to be 16 minus what? We just did. So 16 minus what? Did I show that part? B square is not that, no? I did a mistake. B square is k minus 8 square. 4 times 4 times. So k squared minus 16k plus 64 minus 60. Okay. B square minus 4ac. 4ac. C is how much? Is c 1? No. C is going to be 1 plus 1 minus, because we take this to this side. Yes, there's a mistake from here. If I don't correct it, the final answers are all gone. So 4x squared plus kx minus 8x 1 plus 1 minus 2k equals 0. So this is a, k minus 8 is b, this is c. So b squared minus 4ac. So k minus 8 squared minus 4 times c is going to be this. So k squared minus 16k plus 64 minus 16 plus 32k. So it straight away gives k squared is equal to 0, is larger than 0 actually. So k squared plus 16k plus 48 larger than 0. So that's the final answer. So how do you find the range? You solve it. So you get two answers, k plus 12, k plus 4 is equal to 0. So where should be k? K is equal to minus 12 and minus 4. So k should be smaller than minus 12, k should be larger than minus 4. Any questions? You take either side numbers and select whether it's large or small. Vivek, any questions? Ramita?
No, sir, understood. No.
Eighth question. The curve C has an equation y equals x minus 2, x minus 4 squared. Show that dy over dx. First thing is you need to what? Expand it. Okay. What I did is I just expanded the x squared minus 4 squared. So x squared minus 8x plus 16. Then expand using this. Then x3 minus 10x squared plus 32x minus 32. Then differentiate 3x squared minus 20x plus 32. You got the same exact thing what is there here, right? So no doubts with that, right? Not clear with that. Next, find the equation of L1 giving your answer to form y equals mx plus c. The L1 is a tangent to c where x equals 6. So when x6, you can find the gradient. 3 times 6 squared minus 20 times 6 plus 32. So what's the gradient you get? 16. So gradient is 16. So how do you find? But you had to find y. So if substitute 6 to here, y is equal to 6 minus 2, 6 minus 4 squared. So 4 times 2 squared, it is 4 times 4, 16. So y is 16. So 6 comma 16 is the coordinate of C. So now y equals 16x plus C. So y is 16, 16 bracket 16 equals 16 bracket 16 plus C. C is equal to, what is 16 minus 16 times 16? 240 minus 240. Is it correct? 6 minus 2 is 4. 2. 16. Okay. Differentiation answer is not 16, because this is 36 times 2, 72, 120 plus 32. That is going to be 32. 32 minus 120 plus 32 minus 16. So this is going to be what? 20. Now you can write the equation y equals 20x plus 20x plus c. So y is going to be 16 minus 102. C equals 104. So minus 104. So y equals 20x minus 104. This is the equation of L2. Understood? L1 actually, not 2. 4 marks done. Any questions? Any questions? Gamita and Vivek? No questions at all. So this is the equation of tangent. Next, the line to tangent C at x equals alpha, L2 and L1 are parallel and are distinct. So they are parallel and distinct. So parallel means they have the same gradients, right? So you got dy over dx, no? So you know the L1's gradient. What is L1's gradient? L1's gradient is 20. So what will the L2's gradient be? Same. Since they are parallel, same gradients. Then can I equal the dy over dx to that? So 20 is equal to 3x squared minus 20x plus 32. Since L2 also has the same gradient, I can equal it to 20. Then 3x squared minus 20x, you take this to this side, plus 12 equals 0. Then you can solve this. If you solve this, you get 3x minus 2 in one bracket and the other one x minus 6. So already x equals 6 we found. What's the other x value? You can get the same tangent. X equals 2 over 3. Any questions? So what's alpha? 2 over 3. Any questions with it? Vivek, do you have any questions? So
No, sir.
7 plus 4, 11 marks. Okay, last question of the paper. As always, if dash x is given, so first linearize it. 27x squared minus 21x cubed over 2x half minus 5x over 2x half. Why did I write half? Because power root x is power half. So this is going to be 27x squared minus 21 over 2x. What's 3 minus half? 5 over 2, 2.5. 5 over 2 minus 5 over 2 x. 1 minus half is half. So then you integrate it. 27x3 divided by 3, you add 1 to the power, no? When you integrate, minus 21 over 2 x, 2.5 plus 1 is 3.5. 7 over 2 divided by 7 over 2 minus 5 over 2 x, half plus 1 is 3 over 2 divided by 3 over 2 plus c. So that's going to be the fx. So 9x3 minus 3x7 over 2 minus 5 over 3x3 over 2 plus c. This is y. So instead of y, we can write the value they have given. What is the way? X and y is given 10. So 10 equals 9 bracket to 9 to the power 3 minus 3 times 9 to the power 2 minus 5 over 3 times 9 plus c. So you can get the whole term, take it to other side, and you can get the c value. So c value you get as minus 35. So after you get the c, you can't, still it's not done. You have to write the whole equation. 9x3 minus 3x 7 over 2 minus 5 over 3x 3 over 2 minus 35. Because you can't write c, so you have to write the value of it. So minus 35. This is the final equation of the fx. So 6 marks for this whole thing, integration. Any questions? Any questions with the paper? Vivek and Gamita? If you all have, you can ask.
No, sir.
Okay, so that's the last paper. Next time we'll be doing 2020 May P1. Okay, you have to do NT. All right.